Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. My name is Ali Iftikhar. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Let's talk about the express entry draw that happened yesterday and how the next express entry draws are going to look like. As you know that yesterday, April 14th, 2025, express entry draw only happened for the PNP nominees and 825 people were invited in that draw with a little above 700 CRS score. Now, uh, this actually means that the PNP nominees, if there is another PNP draw, not any other category based draw, any journal draw, any CEC draw, if there's only a PNP draw, the next draw, if that's going to be a PNP draw, then the CRS will still remain above 700, right? Because the PNPs, they get 600 points from their PNP nominations. But that is, I think, I would say it's unlikable scenario because they cannot hold back-to-back PNP draws without having a pause of 2 weeks. So if they are to conduct a draw in this week or in the next week, it has to be a category based draw, a journal draw, or a CEC draw. Now everybody in Canada is waiting for that CEC draw to happen, and everybody outside Canada is waiting for a journal draw to happen, because only when draws happen, scores come down. If the draws don't happen, scores will never come down. Okay. But there could be a third instance where there could be a category based draw. We don't know for sure, but Canadian government, the current government, because there is an election on 28th of April. So in order to win the hearts of people who are citizens in Canada who are going to vote, maybe there is a chance that they can conduct another French draw. So if they conduct another French draw, previous draw was 7,500 people, 375 CRS. This draw could be a bigger draw as well, same like 5,000, 6,000 ITAs, and the CRS could drop very low because it will only be a French category based draw. But if that happens, that will only be for the political reasons, for the government to win the hearts of the people, rather win their votes by showing their intent that they don't want immigrants who do not fit in the Canadian environment, and they want French speaking. That's how the politics work. But I do not endorse that idea. Being an immigrant, I don't endorse that idea, neither will you. So if there is a French draw, the scores will be very low, right? If there is a PNP draw, the scores will be 700 plus. If there is a CEC draw now, that's where everybody is interested in. Even the general category draws, people, they are interested in CEC draw because things will start moving, right? If there is a CEC draw or if there is a journal draw. But the CRS range, I broke down the CRS pool yesterday in the video. You should watch that video because there are few segments of the CRS pool score ranges which have seen a swell in the numbers, and there are few ranges that have seen a decrease in the numbers, and overall there is a swell in the pool as well. So keeping those CRS pool breakdowns, those numbers, it is I would say it is safe to start working hard again on your language proficiency, on increasing your work experience, maybe mixing Canadian work experience with remote work experience, gaining 2 CRS points, maybe going for that another IELTS exam, improving your CLB from CLB 8 to CLB 9, or from CLB 9 to CLB 10. If you are married with an accompanied spouse, maybe improving the IELTS score of your spouse, or work experience of your spouse, or educational assessment of your spouse. These things are going to impact your profile. You're going to have a CRS score. Now, if you have a CRS of 520, 530, then you know that today, tomorrow, day after tomorrow, there is going to be a draw when 525 CRS is going to get selected, right? Even if a CEC person has to leave Canada because they run out of status, they will still be a CEC candidate, right? So 525 is a safe score. You don't need to worry. It's just a matter of time. But thing is, everybody is interested in when the scores are going to go below 5,000, and that won't happen unless there are big draws. But if come 28th April, conservatives come into power, they have announced that 250,000 will be the total quota. If liberals remain in power, then they might have a different idea on how to take on things, but it all depends on very many factors. With these words, this is Ali Iftikhar, and I'm hoping great things are coming your way.